with you, okay?
So look, I'm delighted to be here. I gave a kidney to a stranger about 7 or 8 years ago, and it opened a door into a world that I had known nothing about. You know, of people, our neighbours dying on waiting lists, waiting for an organ, and of people afraid, families afraid to donate organs whenever a loved one was passing away. And so I'll tell you a funny story about that. First of all, the previous week, just before I'd given it, I'd been on RTE doing the All Ireland final between Donegal and Mayo, and I'd been very, very critical of Mayo in the run up to the final because of the way they played against Dublin in the semi-final. You know, systematic fouling and 22 cynical fouls and all of that, which was one of the things that brought the black card in. Anyway, they were very upset in Mayo, and the Mayo County Board said they were going to boycott RT unless I was sacked, you see, and then they also were going to boycott the Sunday Independent. And then about 4 days later, the news came out that the day after the All-Ireland final, I'd gone to London and donated a kidney, you see. So all of a sudden now I'm a national saint, you see, and the Mayo Board are in an awkward position. But I got all this mail from all GAA people all over the world. You know, it was all this, what a fantastic thing you've done, and a brilliant. And every now and again I get a bit of hate mail, and this is the greatest letter I ever got. It came from Ballyforan. Anonymous, the most deadly of all letter writers, and it said, "Dear Joe, congratulations on your magnificent gesture on donating a kidney to a fellow GAA man. Any chance you could donate the other one?" Anyway, I started this voluntary charity. We don't accept money or donations or anything. I was purely campaigning, and really it's just me. And the idea was to spread the idea that there was nothing to fear, and that there was a tremendous consolation for families, you know, at a desperately difficult time, if they thought about it in advance and they'd had a bit of a conversation about it and they decided to donate a loved one's organs. God forbid it would ever happen to any of you, but that they would feel that it was the right thing to do and that it would give other people life. And it's been a tremendous success. So in the north we don't have waiting lists any longer at all, and as of last October in the north we're the world's #1 country for organ donation, and we're moving very much in the right direction here, and a whole lot of that's down to the GAA. So there are now 400 GAA teams wearing Up for Life all over the country, and that spreads the message that it's a beautiful thing. So listen, thanks very much for inviting me here. You can get me that pint afterwards that you owe me, you low dog. And you have any idea the amount of work I put into that case for you? So listen, it's a pleasure to be here, and I hope to meet as many of you as possible afterwards. But we're going to start this training session before these boys freeze. Yeah.